league, and they also help promote their own players that are going to be on stream, and of course, the league itself. So overall, we get to see a lot more teams, a lot more competition. However, Benji, Team Gold's been showing up really well, and even though Team Gold ended up losing to the Vision Esports teams in the seeding tournament, do you see them losing now?
I think with the addition, I think Zero is still definitely. I think he's still a sub, but I've known Zero for a very long time. I think like 2 years, so I know this guy's playstyle. He's very good. He's very third man based playstyle, but he can pop off when he needs to. And he's somewhere around 1600, 1700 level. And I also played with Cosmic a little bit and swept a little bit. So I think this is a very stacked roster, and they can do well in the season.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. But of course, do got Vision Esports. Red just have very solid players. Snub, very solid player. Definitely a rank grinder. He did take a break for a little bit, but he's back in it grinding. We got Hixos, who's a very solid player by my reckoning, and of course Jakey's one of the people who's helped us out a lot. He's really well known in the Rocket League scene, a manager for a rank B team, coaches the Vision Esports white team, and is a very solid player when it comes to actually playing the game. And I can't wait to see how both these teams continue to play. But as we're talking about him, Jakey's is going to get the first goal on the board.
What a great pass from Snub. Actually pinches the ball off the wall and then gets the pre-flip into the pass, and Jixie's perfect positioning to get there. He's really showing off his prowess as a player and even as a coach. But yeah, this is probably the highest ranked one of the Vision rosters, because you have Vision White, who just got promoted from Academy, and then Vision Pink, who's mid-level mid-level main league team, and then
Red
this
is
team.
pink.
Red is Pink, sorry. And then you have this team, which is basically just the most stacked people on the Vision team.
Yeah, Vision Red, definitely the best team coming out of Vision Esports. Vision Black playing with Tunda and Eli. I believe they're trying to looking for a new third, but I think they could definitely be solid. But at this moment in time, Vision Esports Red really putting on a show here in regards to offense. Snub faking it under one, then popping it over the second one. Very solid gameplay coming out of the likes of these two teams. It looks like we got some new players in chat as well, and where we get the teams from. So we have two leagues. So we have an Academy League and a Main League, where our Academy League is consisting of players from C3 all the way down to the lowest rank in the game. Anybody can join, anyone can play. And of course, our Main League have teams and players ranging from GC1 all the way up to SSL. And we have Main League tonight, but Academy is every single Friday at the same exact start time, 6 p.m. PST. So if you guys do want to check out players maybe closer to your level, and maybe see if you guys could stack up to the best in Academy, then of course you guys could see them there. And if you guys do want to join Havoc Esports, have potential to play on a team and in the league, you can go to !Discord in the chat, or if you guys go down to the panels down below, you'll be able to join there as well. However, Benji, let's get back to this game here. What does Team Gold have to do in order to get back in this game?
I think Team Gold, what I'm noticing with the Vision Red roster is that they have a very solo play-esque playstyle. So it's passing to a player or making space for one player and then letting them just do their thing, go for whatever they want. As we see it again, almost another goal, but they have a very just one-on-one based playstyle where every single situation could be a goal. Because it's just a player going for another player, or what actually a pass from here. But I think the Team Gold roster just needs to counter that playstyle by just cutting off passes and maybe going from some of their own solo plays.
Exactly, and this is actually a very solid start here coming out from Vision Esports Red. We, of course, saw them dominate in the seeding tournament, where they ended up, the only close games they had and only loss they had were Team White, but also Team Blue also kept a very close series against them in the seeding tournament. And right now they're looking strong, even though Team Gold has been looking really good against the likes of Team Aqua and Team Green, who have been known to be Dark Horse teams. They apparently, when it comes to facing the second best team out of the seeding tournament, maybe they don't have enough.
Maybe so, but I think we shouldn't count this Team Gold roster out, because it's a lot of talent on this roster. But I do think Vision Red actually do have a better just team-based playstyle here. Even though they're not necessarily going for these fancy passes and stuff, they still have a great just neutralizing playstyle. So anything that Team Gold are trying to get off the ground, they just can't, because just getting neutralized by this they have great defense, great offense.
Exactly. Here might be the first goal for Team Gold. Isn't able to get to it. Cosmic looks for a shot. It's going to be weak. Now, Jakey's with the half flip is going to hit the ball away. And apparently, Jakey's is playing tonight's match with COVID at this moment in time. So everybody wish Jakey's Jakey's well in the chat. Hopefully he gets better soon, and honestly congratulate him for being able to play and honestly look very solid even with being sick. So hopefully he gets well soon here from Havoc. But now Team Gold still looking for the first goal, and still 1 minute left on the clock. Vizion Esports Red looking like a very strong roster.
Definitely, they have just all the. I think this could definitely be one of the top two teams, maybe even top four, top two teams, but definitely a dark horse because people really haven't seen this roster yet. This is a new roster. This is a new organization in Havoc, so nobody's really seen this roster and these players up until this season. So maybe people will count them out just because they haven't seen them or they don't know these names. But I think you definitely should count this roster as a top four team.
Exactly. And now Swep is going to be looking for a long shot. He actually misses the long shot. That could have been goal number 1 there for Team Gold. Maybe a second chance here. Zaru into the air. Isn't able to get back to it. Or Zero, excuse me. Malball's going to get passed over to the side. Now Hixos puts the ball over to the side once more. Cosmic looking for the double tap down. Isn't able to follow it. And now Snub misses the boost, but should be able to easily clear this out. And that's going to be game 1 going to Vizion Esports Red.
And holding them to a zero, almost got scares 0 goal game. They have a good shooting angle. They're going to be from the side, maybe above them. So got to get used to shooting.
Exactly, but here we go. Ball's going to get popped out to the backboard. Snub actually misses the touch. It's going to be over to Hixos, and the ball will get cleared about this time from the pass from Hixos to Snub. Now Jakey's got the first goal to start it all here for Vizion Red in game number 1. But now it's going to be a chance for Team Gold. Team Gold definitely going to have to try and adapt as they come back in this game, looking for a quality shot, but ends up going straight at the goalie. Benji, what do you think this is going? What do you think is going to have to happen here for Team Gold to be able to come back in this series?
I think need to just get off defense. In the last game, Cosmic had 4 saves. He had 4 saves and I think maybe 1 or 2 shots, but he was just playing a solid third man. But you can't have just a solid third man always on defense. You got to generate your own shots, and it showed because they had 0 goals. So really need to get this team off the ground and get some goals going for them.
Exactly, but now it's going to be back at the minute left on the clock. Sorry, minute off the clock here for Vizion Esports Red, and it looks like they're already starting off exactly where they left off. Pressure, pressure, pressure as it comes. Ixo's looking for a pass back, isn't able to get to it. Maybe a chance here for Zero, isn't able to get back to it. Jakey's into the air, loses the 50-50 the back corner, but again into the air, ends up faking it, leaving for his team, but no one on his team is there. Cosmic, a very solid 1v1 player, ends up leaving the ball to go across. Now back to Zaru. Zaru over to Snub, looks to get the ball past 1, looking to hit the ball to the backboard. Jakey's now back over to Swep. Swep looks for a shot, it's going to be on target, and Swep will get the goal this time, leading 1-0 now.
Definitely Zero with a great 50 and Swep just in perfect position. They really are starting to use each other more on the field and have that presence on the field. But I wanted to comment on Cosmic because I actually played a 2v2 tournament with Cosmic a while back, and he's a very good player. So I think they really need to capitalize on him and his 1v1 mechanical prowess because this guy, he can 1v1 almost anybody in Havoc, I believe.
Yes, but it does seem like he has the 1v1 mindset that ends up faltering a lot of good 1v1 players where he always goes for beats. And to be honest, one thing that I would love to see, he has Swep and Zero behind him. If he could go for the beat just on one player and then lose 50s or pass the ball to his teammates, maybe we can see them start stringing together some offense. But as we can see, Vizion Esports Red already back to a tie game.
Definitely. I think this is just a little bit of miscarefulness in the corner. I believe one of the players just popped the ball right up to the corner and Snub just, yeah, that's a free win for him. Perfectly capitalized on it and just shot it back to the net.
Yes, looks like we're seeing some questions from people who want to join here between Havoc Esports. If you guys do want to play in Havoc Esports, or if you guys do want a chance to be in our league, then hold on 1 second. Zero mentioned you get a goal here. Look at this here. Swep gets the bump on Snub. Snub ends up not being able to touch the ball, and Zero will put the ball in the back of the net. Very solid goal. However, if you guys are interested with joining Havoc, you guys can do !Discord, join the Discord server, or you can go to the Discord panel down below and join Havoc Esports, and from there you can try to sign up with your team to join in either the next split or next season, depending on the rules at the given time. But overall, even if you guys aren't able to participate in the league play, your team will still be able to participate in show matches that we love to host on this channel as well. But here we go. Team Gold starting off 2-1. Benji taking it away.
Sub playing the ball back to his team. He still goes for a hit, but now Swept has the ball in the corner, trying to play the ball out, but he just actually beats him to the ball. Now playing the ball downfield, goes for a little bit of a musty, but Swept hasn't blocked it. Pops the ball up for Zero, plays it to the backboard. Snub beats the defender going for a hit, and Cosmic plays it back again. Really just midfield presence from Cosmic. I like to see that from him. Always playing the ball, being a solid third man, playing the ball, and Zero really wants that shot back. That's the accuracy just failing him. But now Swept going for a shot of himself and actually beats it past the defender, challenging him.
There we go. Team Gold really stepping up here. Weren't able to score a single goal in that last game, and it looks like Team Gold are stepping up. Maybe they needed to warm up playing against a better team, and this isn't a best of 3. The last time Team Gold lost to Vision Esports Red, it was a best of 3. So now maybe they needed the best of 5 to just warm up and maybe get the win that they probably thought they deserved going into that previous series.
Yeah, for these teams have not played each other in a pretty long time. I'd say over a month. So maybe they just don't understand each other's playstyle. And Zero, the new addition, adds a lot of different just spice and flavor to this team. So maybe this this Vision Red squad just really doesn't know how to react to this team, as they have a 2-goal lead.
Ball's going to get back to the backboard, over to Swept. Swept tries to clear the ball across, over to Hyksos. Hyksos trying to maintain possession, now to a minute and a half. Minute and a half, now it's going to be back over to the side, over to Snub. Snub trying to maintain possession, back over to Jakey's. Jakey's pops the ball up high, now back over to Zaru. Jakey's will end up following the ball first, though Zaru missed. Actually pops the ball on target, but Cosmic will save it away. Where now it's going to be up to Snub to try and keep the ball in offense with an amazing flip reset touch. But this time the ball will get cleared down the field, and Team Gold will get another chance.
But plays the ball upfield. Now Snub gets the ball back downfield. Is there any third man? Cosmic does have a ball. Plays the ball up, a little bit of a weak touch, and JCs will capitalize. Trying to play the ball onto the backboard. Cosmic has more possession, seeing the ones plays from him. Gets a 50 to Hyksos. Fakes that one. Tries to go for a bump on the third defender, but he hasn't blocked him. So up now into the air. Trying to play the ball into the corner. Actually gets a 50-50. Zero now. Into the air. Shoots the ball onto the backboard. The Snub hasn't blocked him. Cosmic now back in the midfield. Really like his midfield possession from this. And really not letting the ball go anywhere past into his net.
There we go, though. 50 seconds left on the clock. Team Gold still looking for another goal, bring it to a 3-goal lead. If it goes to a 3-goal lead this late in the game, then we could pretty much call this game over, but it's not over just yet. Hyksos with the 50-50, and they get a team pinch, and the ball will go into the net. Team Gold now only a 1-goal lead after an amazing pinch. Look, Snub pre-flips into the team pinch. That's going to be a goal. Oh my goodness. As Rick says in chat, it ain't over until it's over. And here we go, 3-2. 40 seconds left on the clock, and we see another opportunity here for Vision Red to maybe come back in this series.
That could definitely be a contender for goal of the day. That was insane. A little bit of luck based, but that was definitely just knowing where your teammates are and knowing what's going to happen. And now Snub it, trying to get this last goal, playing the ball close to the backboard. Swept hasn't blocked though. Goes for 50, actually beats 2. Actually beats 3, has the 50, the ball soars towards the corner. Snub now, into the corner, gets the hit. Zero now, going for a shot. Gets a little bit of a weak shot, and Jinxie's now plays the ball up. Swept hasn't blocked though. Going for a pass to Cosmic. Cosmic does not go on it. Playing really safe. Knows he has to wait 5 seconds. Ball goes back downfield though. Swept going for a shot, just barely misses, and almost an own goal. And the ball will drop.
Smaller name, you know, maybe I'd pick one of those teams. But in reality, I can't wait to see how the rest of the series goes. Benji, take it away.
Sosa plays the ball into the corner. Zero now. Kickoff went pretty well, so now Zero has the ball going into the air. Beats 1, but Jinxie is on the backboard. Has time. Pitches the ball, just swept him. Plays it back him. Snub now, passing the ball to Cosmic. Cosmic plays it into the corner, which Zero is. Has time and possession. Tries to get a 50. Misses the ball, actually, but his teammate is there to go for a 50. Actually gets the demo now. And the third man going for the ball. A little bit of risky play, but Zero is back him. Snub now. Spot to Zero. And Zero is going to take his time here. Go for a pass to the third man. Nobody. And actually misses an open net. He's Sosin. Jake's now another 50. And Swept will boom the ball downfield into his teammate, who actually is backwards, but almost gets the read.
Ball's going to be back now over to Snub. Snub clears the ball down the field. Maybe it's going to be in, but Swept on Zero boost manages to get the touch at the last second. Now back over to Zero. Zero launches the ball down the field. Is it in? It's in! That's a long shot! And Team Gold once again take the lead.
I think there's so many goals in Havoc that could really be capitalized like this play. Just there was actually somebody, Jixie's actually died. So just a great realization of what happening and say, I have an open net here, and if I can just get enough power on this, I can shoot this into the net. So great goal from him. Great realization that he can get a goal here.
Exactly, and that's what we want to continue seeing there from Team Gold, realizing that, hey, you guys are a better team, you guys got more mechanics, you have more experience together. You can still get this win if you guys just look for opportunities, maybe just be a little patient. And honestly, it looks like right now, Vision Esports Red, they don't have the patience they had in game number 1, and it's leading them to maybe getting hit down by two goals. Aren't able to score this time, but maybe we'll see another one.
Swept just cursed by the post, hit both the crossbar and post. While trying to get the ball in, almost though. It's still a one goal lead for this team, and very solid lead. They aren't like making any mistakes. There's nothing really doing that has flaws, and this will just have to be the better team.
Exactly, but now Zero's going to look for a shot again. Maybe it's going to go up die too, but Snub gets a save at the final moment. Now over to Cosmic once more. Puts it into the air, but this time no one's going to be able to follow it there for Team Gold. But Snub, luckily for Team Gold, gave it right back to him. Zero in the corner, looking for the pass mid. Going to be over to Swept, isn't able to get back to it. Swept now is going to look for the shot. It's off the crossbar again, and Vizion Red keep it within one.
Yeah. Swept is really just hitting every single post. And he saw the backflip earlier. Backflip actually kind of helped him. He had a little bit of a higher chance of shooting. Another backflip from Swept. Really just feels backflip, man. Swept now again, low boost. Trying to play for a 50 here, gets one to bite. Actually still has the ball. Great possession play from him. Now gives Cosmic the chance to boom the ball. Booms the ball mid. Jakes now moves the ball downfield. Zero has more time. Playing a 50. Actually 50's it to his teammate back. Booms out of field. No boost for Zero though. Gonna try and make an awkward touch. Actually gets the ball downfield. This great possession plays from Team Gold.
Now the ball's going to be back into a 1v1 Snub versus Cosmic. Cosmic, though, is the 1v1 master, as we've heard earlier in the stream. Cosmic, though, looking for the play. Looks for the ceiling shot pass over to Zero, but Zero's not going to be able to put a shot on target this time. We are now past the halfway point in the game, and as the time winds down, Team Vizion Esports Red still looking to try and get back into this, but they have yet to score here in this third game.
They just need one mistake or just one opening, and they will be right back in this game. This game is very close, only 1-goal lead, and actually, Team Gold has about double the shots of Team Vizion Red, so definitely more offensive prowess. But they also have great defense skills. About 2 saves for each team.
Here we go, Snub trying to maintain possession here in the offensive corner, ends up running out of boost and clears the ball away. That's something that I don't like seeing from Vizion Esports Red, is they're not maintaining possession even when they have 0 boost. If you guys want to know a reason why how you're able to maintain possession, even when you have 0 boost, keep the ball glued to your car, and then when somebody challenges you, lose the 50-50 back to your teammate who has boost, or at least just don't give it away for free. So many teams give away the ball for free, and it leads to you getting scored on, and as we can see, Team Gold will gladly gobble that ball up and put it in the net.
Zero saving Swept hit the crossbar again, but luckily it bounces far down and in, and Zero just slammed the post, but he still put the ball right into the net. And now
That's what we like to
leader.
see, bro. What do you think they're going to have to do now? Vizion Esports Red, they got the first win. This is just like we saw last week. They got the first win against Team White, and they weren't able to pull it back in that series. Are we going to see a repeat, or do you think they can get the win still?
This could be a problem of just closing out series, because they definitely have the skill to take these games from these teams. And it might just be a factor of just maybe nervousness playing in this new organization and representing their entire organization, because they're known as the top dogs of Vizion. They have the entire organization riding on them to try and get these wins. So maybe a little bit of pressure from that kind of statute as their team. So maybe that causing the issue of just not being able to close out these games that they could definitely be closing out.
Indeed. Now ball's going to be back over to Swept. Tries to lose the 50-50. Try to avoid giving it to the other team. That's something that Team Gold are doing very, very well. They're maintaining possession to the greatest ability. They still give away the ball sometimes when they're on low boost, but at least when they do have boost and they have that possession, you're never going to take the ball off their team.
Definitely. And this is a solid 2-0 lead. They have not scored a goal yet. This is what happened in the first game, just opposite. And they held them to 0 goals. It was 3-0 for Team Vizion Red, but now it's 2-0 for this team. They have just no offense right now.
Ball now going to be back over to the back corner. It's going to be over to Jakey's. Jakey's drops the ball down.
You were always going for. You have to keep going for these challenges, because if you don't, you're going to get just pressured so much. And you got to keep up the momentum.
Indeed. Now, to get into this game here, let's see who's going to get this win. Can Team Gold win it in the gentleman's sweep, as you said, or are we going to see Vizion Red take this to a Game 5? Honestly, have no idea, but we're already starting off with Swept booming the ball down the field over to Jakey's. Jakey's ends up not being able to get the touch, but he has switched over to the Octane. But Cosmic looks for the shot. He's also switched cars as well. Looks like a little bit of car swapping here between teams, but let's see if it's going to benefit what team. Is Vizion Red going to take it to a Game 5, or are we going to see the gentleman's sweep right here?
I definitely would love to see a Game 5, because we haven't seen one yet tonight, so maybe we'll get a Game 5, but Zero says no, already scoring with 40 seconds into the game. And this is just great teamwork from the team. 50 from Swept, and realizes how much space he has, and there's a defender in net, so just hits it around him, and it's an open net for Zero.
Exactly. I can't wait to see how this team continues to progress throughout the entire season. Remember, Team Gold, they are 4th seed coming into this season, but now maybe they can end up pushing up to that top 2. They're warming up. They're getting used to these Havoc teams. They're getting used to playing on stream. Who knows how they're going to be by the end of not just Split 1, but Split 2. I think Team Gold are solidly away from avoiding the promotion relegation tournament, but even then, I think they're going to be in a great spot by the time it comes to playoffs here in 2 splits.
Definitely, I think Team Gold could be one of those dark horses. I would closely relate them to the Team Green of last season, who just nobody really expected this team to win, but they always just pulled out wins, and actually were after Split 1 were the second best team in Havoc. So maybe they could pull something like that and actually make it to one of these top 4 or even top 2 spots.
Exactly, but here comes Zero. Flicks the ball over 1. Team Gold still has the goal lead. We need somebody on Vision Red to step up,
Oh.
and Snub, as I say it, puts the ball in the back of the net. That's going to be a tied game. Look at this play here. Snub off the ceiling and puts it right in the back of the net. Cosmic actually pre-jumped it, expecting the miss, and that's why we have to respect mechanical players, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1-1 now.
That is a standout goal from him. That could be. There's been so many just great goals in this series, so that could be. That's an incredible goal from him. Just great realization of that he can hit this ball. Great, as I was talking about, more adaptability to just realize that you can hit this ball and maybe get a goal from it, which he did.
He did indeed. Now it's going to be over to Hyksos. Pass the ball over to Jakey's. Jakey's pops the ball, and that's going to be back over to Cosmic once more. Into the air now. Here comes Snub. Gets out 50, though, by Swept. Snub, though, actually manages to maintain possession, even after it looked like the 50 was poor for him. And Cosmic ends up giving possession away to the other team, and now Swept will be the one to actually clear the ball away.
Yeah, but pretty even game so far, as we saw a little bit. I think Team Vision Red are actually relying more on these solo plays, which is I actually thought they were doing very good in the first game with the solo plays, but I think they come a little bit less now because they don't have that mechanical prowess as they did in game 1. So I really like the sort of strategics of Team Gold, who just have more of a team-based playstyle, because it's a lot easier to have 3 players doing good instead of 1.
Exactly, but now ball's going to be back over to Cosmic. Ball's going to launch on target over to Zero. Zero into the air. Looking to take a 50-50. 50's the ball out mid. Here comes Cosmic, the 1v1 man himself, looking to try and take his team back up, take it up by 1 once more. But now Swep's going to rotate into the offensive corner. Steals the boost. Now going to be trying to keep the ball away here from Snub, but Snub is just too good on those challenges.
Definitely, we have half the game left now, and still pretty even so far. Zero gets a whiff in midfield, but Jixie's goes for a shot, but Swept his back. Should get an easy save. Plays the ball into his corner, taking time. Now he still has time. Beats the first defender. No boost, though. Pinches the ball mid. Snub was not ready for the pinch, and now Zero. Downfield him. Looking for a 50-50. Actually gets a pinch towards mid, towards Cosmic, but actually does not read it very well. Has a pre-flip into the ball, though. Beats 1, but second man is there. Shot will be off net, and now more time winding down. Just these teams are so evenly matched.
Hyksos, again, pops the ball up, looking for the follow-up, isn't able to get the touch he wants. Now Cosmic, though, you can tell he's a 1v1 player. Look how he takes his time. Isn't able to get the 50-50, though. And Vision Esports Red looking like they're a lot more confident compared to the previous 3 games, and may be able to take this game, but they still need to break the tie.
Definitely, they have to win this game. This game is so necessary for them. They lose, and nerves definitely could be happening to them. If they are nervous about playing, they definitely are nervous about being on match point in this series. So they gotta watch out for that. But they gotta just stay calm, make sure that they're playing is the best of their abilities.
Indeed. Now the ball's going to get back over to Cosmic. Cosmic over to Zero. Zero, as last man back ends up pushing up a little bit too far. He does get the touch, and the ball's going to go back to Jakey's. Jakey's into the air, over to Swept. Swept trying to pass the ball down the field to Cosmic. They end up team pinching almost, the ball all the way out to midfield line, and Hyksos is going to have to get a touch, but still in the corner. Team Gold still taking time, and Benji, I do have to ask you, if Team Gold are able to take a win here against Vision Esports Red, how do you think they'll stack up against the likes of your team and Team White?
I think they could definitely take games off and even take the series off. But it's all about who's playing better on the day. And if they are playing better on the day, and if they actually really want to win, they'll put into practice to win. And this team can only go up from here. I'd say they have such a great play style to the point where nobody has to pop off right now. I don't think anybody is really popping off right now. So say somebody is popping off, then they're just even more dangerous.
Exactly. Here comes Swept. Actually gets the pre-flip and the catch. Looks for the pass mid. It's going to be blocked out by Jakey's. 1-1 here. Whoever scores this next goal, it's either going to be game 5 or it's going to be game win if it's in the regards to Team Gold. Pass back to Zaru over to Swept. It's off the backboard. Jakey's has to get the touch here. He does. Very clutch touch there from both Jakey's and Cosmic. Both of them would have led to goals. Ball's going to bounce out mid. It's going to touch the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, we have overtime.
Such an important overshot for these two teams. This is just a proven match. As I said earlier, this week is just about proving yourself. That one quarter within the series, and a shot coming from him barely gets saved by Jake Season. Another shot, 50-50, but almost looks and then it's swept now with time and boost. Ball gets hit over him. He soaks now. Plays in the air, trying to be the savior for his team. Push them into this game 5 that they so desperately need to get into. Now Zero plays the ball downfield, trying to get a 50-50 win, but does not. And the ball plays right back into this corner.
Snub pinches the ball forward. Now back over to Swep. Swep trying to maintain possession. Gets the beat past Jakey's, but it's going to be back into the hands of Hyksos. Into the air. Looking for a pinch. It's going to get beat out by Zero. Zero still following the ball. Actually fakes it for Swep, but it's going to be off target with 0 power. And now Jakey's trying to look for the 1v1 versus Cosmic, but Cosmic is the 1v1 player. We have to see if Vizion Esports can eliminate that Cosmic from the back line. If they can remove him, maybe Vizion Esports can get the win. But at this moment in time, it doesn't look like Cosmic's going to falter.
Definitely. I've played with a one's mate, I'd say, in Wolfie, who is a 3-time Havoc champion, and I definitely know that you gotta neutralize those ones mains because they are so dangerous when you get into those 1v1s. So you never want to let them into the 1v1s.
That's going to be a whiff, though, from Zero. Cosmic in a very precarious 1v1 situation now. Can Zero win it? He fakes it, but Swep actually comes out to help, but ending up helping the other team as Snub will get the goal. Look, Swep, looks like Cosmic actually did have it under control. He could have won that 50-50, but Sweb, in charging in there, double committing, ends up giving a free pass to Snub, and Vizion Esports trying to win that last game.
If they wouldn't expect to be in this situation, so maybe they just don't have as much energy to win this game. And now Zero tries to play 50-50, but Swept has him saved. Almost a Rule 1. That would be quite a sight, Rule 1 in Game 5. But now Zero playing the ball downfield. Swept has possession. It's dunked by Zero, though. Ball plays into the air. Snub first one to win. Has the ball taking possession. Just playing for a 50-50. Actually gets the flipper set and a demo by his teammate Jake Season. But Zero saves them, moves the ball downfield, and still has possession. Goes for a shot, plays the ball off the backboard. No teammate is there for his pass.
Cosmic into the air, looking for the 50-50, ends up losing it back, but no one on his team is there prepared. It looks like Swep does get a touch on it, and Cosmic will win the 50-50 all the way up the field. Zero looking for the follow-up, but Hyksos is going to beat everybody to the ball. Swep, in an awkward situation, will put the ball mid, and it looks like it's going to be past to Snub. Snub actually takes his time, but that's going to be third man committing there. Third man Sam coming out of the likes of Vizion Red, but luckily for them, Hyksos managed to get back just in the nick of time.
A lot of more demos coming out. I really haven't seen that many demos from this game, but I've seen a shot from Snub. What a great shot from him. Rigging the ball off the backboard to get his team the first goal. That must feel good for him.
Yes, look at the shot here, Snub. He has such great mechanics. Puts the ball in the empty net. I don't remember who removed the player from the net, though. Very good, solid demo play. That's what we actually talked about in the last game, Benji. If Vizion Esports Red want to get the win, they got to remove that last offender. But as we can see, maybe they inspired Team Gold to look for some demos. They got one right off the kickoff. Two right off the kickoff, as a matter of fact.
Might be that just over-aggression in Game 5. You really just want to eliminate as most players as you can. Do the bad demos. Less players equals just less chances of winning. And you gotta know that. And another demo from Swept. He's going crazy. I think that's 3 in just the last 30 seconds from him.
You have to wonder if Vizion Red starting to go for demos is maybe a detriment to them, as that's now 4 demos going over to Swep on the cusp of the Exterminator. Now it's going to be back over to Snub. Snub ends up hitting the ball mid. Swep takes possession. He's not just going for demos, as a matter of fact. Ball's going to go at the backboard. He actually hits the ball at the backboard once more, and that's going to be a miss on offense there from Cosmic. That could have been the one to tie it. Maybe the nerves are settling in now for Team Gold.
Definitely. You gotta think of all the situations that are happening. So I don't think Swept has ever been in this situation before, so this is the first time for him. This man has all the nerves, maybe, so gotta wonder what's going through his mind.
Zero into the air, looking for a 50-50. He gets the 50-50, but ends up going over to the possession of Team Vizion Esports Red, but it ends up gonna bounce down, and Swep couldn't put the ball on target. Oh my goodness, at this moment, and at this juncture, Benji, I don't know who's gonna win, but it definitely looks like it's gonna be Vizion Esports Red. They're playing with so much confidence after that first goal.
I think Swept just really needs to get his accuracy down. He's had so many opportunities that he's just banged off the crossbars and post. And I think if he can get his accuracy down, then look
at that shot! Half the game
Incredible.
left to go. Snub, he's trying to put on an MVP performance here. Look at this shot!
Stepping up. He jumped backwards and then did a little 360 to put that ball in a redirect. 68 miles per hour. Incredible.
110. Oh
My
my
bad.
goodness, 110 kph. Who uses miles per hour here? I know we're based in America, but you know what? We don't like that here. Still,
No.
2 goals here for Snub. What is happening? Oh, Cosmic gets a demo. Team Gold are trying to find any way back into this game, but Vision Red look like they're not going to be letting up. Ball back into the midfield line. Cosmic loses the 50 back to Swept. They maintain possession, but Swep's out of boost. Ball's going to bounce out to the midfield line. Over to Hixos. Now back over to Zero. Isn't able to get back to the ball, and Hixos will maintain possession on the offensive side.
No, but if they win this game, he is the MVP for his team. He had set so many great highlight reel goals. He put this team into the game 5, and now he's trying to get them out of it. What a great play from him.
Webb loses the 50 over to the side, trying to maintain possession. Ends up getting beat out by Hixos. Cosmic off the ceiling. Is it going in? It's going in! Cosmic gets the game back within 1.
Incredible goal from him. Just so much time left now with that goal. He passes it off the ceiling and goes top corner. Snub could not get to the ball. Maybe not enough boost for him, but what a great shot from Cosmic.
Indeed, indeed. Back within 1. Team Gold. Let's see if we can get back into this. Who's going to get this win? I have no idea who's going to get it, but at this moment in time, I cannot wait to see how these teams continue to progress. It looks like it's going to be an empty net, and who else but Snub is going to get the goal? Hat trick for Snub. 1.5 minutes left to go, and Team Gold are down by 2 once more.
The free flip, he just wanted that goal. His teammate had this. He didn't had the shot. He had the security, but he free flipped into the ball. He's confident. That man had confidence flowing through his veins, ice cold. He wants the win.
This is the Snub that we were used to seeing. This is the Snub that got Vizion Esports Red second in the seeding tournament. Team Gold, even though not out yet, their morale must be very low at this moment in time. Somebody needs to step up and get a goal. We need to see another goal like that from Cosmic. Ball's going to bounce down. It's off the post, and Cosmic gets the goal! Caster Curse, 1 goal left, 1 minute, 20 seconds, and oh my goodness, Benji, are we going to see an overtime?
I really hope you asked and you received Cosmic. That incredible free flip off the post. Actually reads Hixos, which did his best to get a touch, but Cosmic is just there.
Oh my goodness, Benji. I'm at a loss for words at this moment in time. But is that going to be a kickoff goal? It's a 2v1. He can just, who else but Snub gets the demo? And that's going to be a goal. Jakey's takes it up by 2.
Much action off the kickoff. Great kickoff from Jakey's and has the ball. And Snub, who else but Snub to get the demo for his teammate? And actually blocks the other defender with his own body.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna? I don't know if we're gonna see an OT. There's just so much action. There's so many goals. Is that another kickoff goal? It's no. This time, of course, Snub up into the ball. Cosmic looking to get a hat trick of his own. Swept ends up not being able to get the 50-50. The ball bounces out mid. Swept trying to maintain possession. Gets bumped out by Snub. Jakey's gets a demo on the back line. Now back over to Swept. Passes the ball mid. Looking for the 50-50. Isn't able to get back to it. Now back to Cosmic. Cosmic into the air. Ends up being able to gets a poor touch, and Jakey's beats him to the ball. Swept, can he put it under the crossbar this time? No, he cannot. Ball bounces out mid, 45 seconds left to go. Benji, take it away.
Snub trying to lead his team into the offense, passes to Cosmic into the ceiling, trying to carry his team to another goal. He's already had 2 in this game so far. Swap trying to pass back to 0-0, trying to take possession into the ball. Almost to his team at 0 now. Has one more chance, trying to go for. They need a goal right now to try and get back into this game. They will not get one right now. 0 dies again. So many demos from Jakey's and everybody in this lobby. Cosmic now, another chance, trying to get his 3rd goal for his team. Pops the ball up, but he starts passes the ball down, and Jakey's Snub actually pre-flips into the ball. Taking his time now, tries to go 50, gets the 50-50, just burning so much time, and with 10 seconds left, I think that's it. More demos from this absolute demolition derby from these teams, and that's it, 0 seconds left. An absolute clinic from Snub, 600 points from this man, the hat trick.